Hi, it's Shiona Long from The Performer's Heart. Would you love to express yourself as a performer, really touch the hearts of your audience and make a great living doing what you love? Then you're in the right place. I want to start by acknowledging your dream in the arts. It really is a special and beautiful way of contributing to our world. And I'm sure you'll agree it takes some courage. Have you felt frustrated by your lack of progress in the arts? It can seem like you're doing everything you possibly can and you're still not getting the breaks or getting noticed or getting ahead. And sometimes it can feel like all those great opportunities are going to everyone else but not you. So it's no wonder that many people start to wonder if maybe they don't have the talent or certainly the experience. But how do you get the experience when you're not getting the opportunities? It really is a vicious cycle and is so frustrating. Here's the thing that many people don't realize, and that is just how much your self-belief and confidence can undermine you as an artist. It can really stop you getting those opportunities, or at least making the most of those opportunities when they appear. Some years ago, I was having a talk with my husband about my life as a saxophonist. And I had this important realization. In fact, it was a life-changing realization that I never once thought that I was any good. That night I was lying in bed and it was as if the movie of my performing life was flashing before my eyes. And I noticed all the times that I wasn't able to celebrate and appreciate my achievements. And I certainly wasn't able to see and hear the beauty that was expressed when I played. I always had this incredible capacity to connect deeply with the music and convey that through my playing. But at the time, I certainly didn't hear it. All I was noticing is all the things that I was lacking, my technical capacity and all of those things that really would have developed if I'd committed and really practiced. So it was a very heartbreaking moment. It was also, as I said, a life-changing moment because I made a promise to myself to never let my self-doubt stand in the way of me doing what I love again. So you can imagine how wonderful it felt to be standing on stage at Her Majesty's Theatre in Ballarat, one of the most beautiful old theatres in Australia, singing a song that meant the world to me, the song that inspired me to take up singing with absolutely no nerves. So what was there instead? Just this beautiful connection to my heart, to the song and to the audience. And it really was one of the most special moments of my life. And I made another commitment at this time that I wanted to help performers to experience that freedom when they perform, every single time they perform. So when my client Samantha emailed me the other day to let me know that she was about to release her third album of original material, you can imagine how excited I got. You see, Samantha was a very frustrated singer-songwriter. She had left her promising career to have her first child and was at home with her beautiful daughter, loving that, singing nursery rhymes, as I'm sure many of you who are listening have experienced. But at the same time, her self-esteem was taking a dive, and so was her creativity. So we worked together with the Freedom to Express program, which I'm going to outline to you in just a little while, and it was amazing the difference that it made to her life. All of a sudden, the ideas were coming. She was writing songs again. She found someone to help her record them, and as I said, she's about to release her next album. And I'm so thrilled to say that Samantha's music is going to be featuring on my video series that I'm about to release, and also on some meditation CDs that I've planned for down the track. Her music really is sublime, and I can't wait to share it with you all. The wonderful thing about Sam is that she's also making a difference in the arts. She's just started a group called, now let me get this right, Mum Musicians in Melbourne. I think that's the name of it. Please forgive me, Sam, if I haven't got the M's in quite the right order. It is an open mic group encouraging mums to get out and sing and reconnect with their creativity once again. So she's helping people to find themselves as an artist. She really is an incredible woman. So let me tell you about the Freedom to Express program. This unique program consists of the 3 stages that I took Sam through when we were working together. Connect, disconnect, and reconnect. Yes, you can see the connection is a big thing for me, as is expression. In Connect, we help you get in touch with who you are as an artist and what your vision for your artistic life is going to look like. I describe it like taking a blank canvas and all the colours of the rainbow, and you get to create it exactly the way you'd like it to be. So we take your strengths, your passion, those individual personality quirks, your individual story, and your deep longing for the future, and we put it all together to create this vision for you as an artist. Now you might be thinking, I have no idea what that is, and I want to assure you that's actually quite common. But trust me, it is in there, and when we start talking and exploring, you'll be amazed at just how clearly that vision for you as an artist appears. Now, an interesting thing happens at this point. You get this beautiful vision and you're excited about it and you go away, and then all of a sudden these pesky voices in your mind come and tell you why it's not possible. Now, clients can get a little worried at this point, but it's actually a time when I get really excited. Because what's happening is all those doubts and fears are coming to the surface, and that's been happening in your life up until now. The difference is that now you have support, and I have processes to help you deal with that. So that leads us to disconnect. In disconnect, we are disconnecting you from all those experiences and those doubts and fears and beliefs that you have about yourself as an artist so that you can move forward with ease. I like to describe this. Imagine that your past experiences, things that people have said to you, are like sandbags around your ankles. And every time you try and dance, it's really heavy and hard to move. And that's what's happening when people try and take massive action on a goal, yet there's all this stuff from the past that's holding them back. So I like to take my magic scissors out and cut the cords from those sandbags so you really can move freely forward with ease. And we talk about what those things are for you because it's different from person to person. But it could be things like comparing yourself to others, worries about not making a living as an artist, which is very common, especially in our society, and also concerns that the people that you love may not support and appreciate your choices. So we deal with all of that. And what happens at the end of that is you find that you have this deep connection to who you really are, away from all of those fears, and you now can really start to see that that vision can be a reality for you in your life. So that leads us to stage 3, which is all about reconnection. Reconnecting you back to your vision and reconnecting you to yourself. Typically what is experienced at this time is incredible freedom, courage, and as I said, an amazing connection to who you are and what you want, which is very powerful. So how is this program different from others that you might find when you're Googling? For starters, many programs focus on setting goals and accountability. And while that is great, if you have self-confidence issues, it can be a little bit like going to your first dance lesson and the teacher trying to tell you to do the splits. It's just simply overwhelming and it hurts a lot. And it can be so frustrating because you're trying to take action and nothing is really happening. So we need to cut those sandbags first. This is why I always do goal setting and action planning and accountability at the end of the program and not the beginning. The other thing is you are a beautiful, sensitive, creative soul. I have certainly been bullied by coaches in the past. And for someone who is an artist, that can be very damaging. After all, this dream is so important to you that if you were to give it up, it would be like losing a part of yourself. And I don't want that to happen to you. So this program is for performers who really want to make the arts their career. They have a deep desire to connect with their audience, to captivate their audience and give their audience an emotional experience. It works when you are willing to be vulnerable. Now that can sound scary, but what that really means is it helps you to tap deeply into those resources, into who you are as an artist, and that's where you find your courage. And I want to assure you that I'm with you every single step of the way. My promise to you is at the end of this program, You will know who you are as an artist. You will have a beautiful vision for your artistic future, and you will have the courage to take the action that you need to take to make it happen. So this program consists of 12 hours of coaching with me. You also get unlimited email support, the capacity to get on the phone if you need to ask that pressing question, and also a beautiful journey journey, such a word in the arts, isn't it? Journal to record your experience and explore who you are as an artist. So what is your investment in a program like this? Well, you can expect to pay around $2,000 for the program that I'm highlighting to you today. Now, that may seem like a lot, but I want you to keep this in mind, that people who invest in themselves are more likely to cut through the noise and make their mark in the world. And in the arts, it's very, very important. The other thing to keep in mind is that when you have performing arts lessons, such as singing lessons or dance training or acting lessons, you're having those lessons every single week for an extended period of time. So, for example, I added up just how much money I'd spent on my 2 daughters' performing arts lessons in the last year alone, and it was around $8,000. I was quite shocked, I can tell you. Shocked, but not all that surprised, because it's something that's very, very important to us. Those costs will be ongoing year after year as they grow up. The difference with this is that you are having a short, extended period of time where you're working on those things, and then it stops. And you can then use the resources and the skills that you've developed to maximize your use in your performing arts lesson time. So I want you to be able to say yes to this program. I want you to be able to say yes to yourselves. And that's why, from a limited time only until the 20th of September 2013, this program is half price. So it's just under $1,000. So why am I doing that? Firstly, I'm doing that because I want you to have the opportunity to experience a program like this and see what difference it makes in your life. The second reason is this program is relatively new. And I want the opportunity to fine-tune it and get it perfect for the clients that I really want to support. So the program is open to 7 people only, and 2 spots have already gone. So I really encourage you, if it's speaking to you, to get on the computer and send me an email today. So if you would like to be one of only 7 people that get to experience this program with me at this incredible offer of $998 and find that courage and freedom to express yourself, please email me today at shiona@performersheart.com.au. Thank you so much for listening, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye.